because I don't think there's any doubt if he stays healthy, he could. There's a pretty good chance he finishes top 10.
What's up, Fackers? We are back with our Fantasy and Chill 101, counting down the top 101 fantasy football players for the 2020 season. Number 42 on the countdown is the running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers, James Conner. He is our 21st ranked running back. Last year, he finished as running back number 34. Some of his stats last year, he had 116 carries for 464 yards and 4 touchdowns. Also had 34 receptions for 251 yards and 3 touchdowns. Scored 129.5 fantasy points, an average of 13 points per game. All right, so he's had a little bit of a durability issue. He's played 3 seasons in the NFL and missed at least 2 games in all 3 of those seasons. Okay, so he's always just a little banged up. He got banged up last year, missed a few games. But when he played, or at least at the beginning of the season, he was effective. He was running back number 9 through week 8. So even though he was on our league, he was drafted 5th. He was a top 10 running back through week 8, kind of before those injuries started piling up. And the big thing that affected Juju also affects him. Big Ben is back. That helps the entire offense. When Big Ben got hurt, that kind of threw off everything last year. So Big Ben is back, which would help James Conner. And he might have a little bit of competition. We know they have Jalen Samuels. Drawing a blank on the other names because I ran out of room to write them down.
Benny Snell.
Benny Snell, and they drafted a guy too.
Anthony McFarland.
There you go,
Right,
Marty.
so there are some other guys there, but I think James Conner is by far the most talented.
Yeah.
But he has been shown to get banged up and kind of lose some reps.
Yes.
All right, Britt. It's your boy. Hype him up.
Okay. Took him 5th overall last year.
I did. I was hoping Zeke would fall because of the contract issues, but he went 4. So yeah. And it was either between him or David Johnson. I sided with my boy James Conner because he was awesome for me the year before. But yes, there is injury concern. I feel like every game I watched him in last year, he got hurt and had to sit out. And he split time with, like you're saying, Jalen Samuels, and then Benny Snell came on towards the end of the season. But I think I'm on that steel curtain, baby. I think the Steelers are going to be. You know what? I'm going to declare right now nationally.
It's a hot take alert.
I'm going to become a Steelers fan.
All right.
No one cares about that
because they're down.
There's something crazy.
Well, look out for the Pittsburgh Steelers to be tweeting out Brits.
And you know what? And here's some fantasy advice for you all. The guy that burned you the year before, take a chance on him the year after, because it's happened to me so many damn times.
You're the poster child for this.
I am. So many times. Todd Gurley, I took his second year when he sucked ass. So many people I've drafted. And if you just stay with them, believe in them, maybe they'll cost you that one season, but they will pay off. And James Conner is going to break out this year. Top 10 running back. Okay. He's going to have double-digit touchdowns. Steelers are going to roll, baby. What is the Steelers saying?
I don't
Steel
know.
Tide.
I was going to say roll tide, but yeah, that doesn't work.
I have good news for you, Britt. You can take your first and second round picks last year, who were both Steelers, and you can probably get them in rounds 4 through 6. So there you go.
So it's value.
Where do I sign?
So it sounds like you're banking on James Conner staying healthy, because I don't think there's any doubt if he stays healthy, he could. There's a pretty good chance he finishes top 10 on the Steelers offense.
They are in somewhat of a tough division. I mean, you do have Cincinnati, and Cleveland's defense wasn't near as good last year. They do play Baltimore twice, but Connor's got a pretty decent damn schedule this year. Play some cupcakes in Washington, Indy, Cincy twice, Houston, Philly. I'm looking to Connor have a bounce back year, just like Juju. I think Big Ben is the key. Big Ben. Yeah. I mean, how many more years does Big Ben have? He's just getting shit on by Tom Brady now, and I think he's going to come out and have a good year. I really do.
Yeah, I said in the Juju video, I'll say it here again. I think a lot of people are underrating Big Ben's ability to manage that offense.
His impact, yes.
Yeah, his impact is going to help James Conner tremendously. I think he's going to have way more scoring opportunities with Big Ben, rather than Mason Rudolph behind center. Also, it is a contract year. I don't know if people pay attention to that, but it is a contract year for James Conner. So you pay attention to it. There you
Juju,
go.
I think, right?
I didn't look at Juju's, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, both of them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and Steelers are known for that one-back system, too. We saw when James Conner was healthy, he was getting a ton of touches. When Le'Veon Bell was there, getting a ton of touches. Like, who was it? Williams.
D'Angelo Williams.
Yeah. He wasn't really a part of the offense at all until Le'Veon was hurt a couple times. But, yeah, they like using the one back. So, and James Conner's proven he can catch the ball.
Yes.
All just comes down to Big Ben's health. If he gets hurt again, it all falls apart again.
And you know what I want to add too, which I don't think most people are thinking about? Their defense last year was top 2, top 3 easily.
They almost made the playoffs because of it.
Yes, exactly.
It should be again.
Yes, it should be again. And
TJ Watt's a monster. Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yes, and a great defense complements a great run game because they work hand in hand, controlling the ball, keeping the other offense off the field. I mean, I'm telling you, it's James Conner's gonna be touchdown dependent, but I think he's gonna get double-digit touchdowns anytime they're near the end zone. Even last year, they gave him the ball in the end zone.
Oh yeah,
red zone. Sorry, he had to get to the end zone.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't even catch that. I will say though, if you're gonna get James Conner, make sure you at least snag one of the hard part is we don't know what his handcuff is gonna be. Is it gonna be Benny Snell? Is it gonna be McFarland? Is it gonna be Samuels?
I'm kind of off that strategy, man. It's burned me several years trying to predict handcuffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's tough because we don't really know unless there's like with Dalvin Cook, we know Madison's his handcuff.
Or or Kamara and Latavius Murray.
Yeah. In this situation, we don't know.
A lot of these handcuffs, you got to think: would you even play Jalen Samuels or Benny Snell? Like it's a toss up to where you would even play them. Whereas the guys you're talking about, Madison, Pollard, those big name handcuffs, you're plugging them in if the other guy gets hurt.
And see another point. I don't know if I'm assuming most leagues are going to the FAB, the free agent auction based waivers, and that's what I would do personally. Is just if I had to get a handcuff, most likely they're going to be on waivers unless they're like Latavius Murray or Alexander Madison, like we were just saying. So spend some capital if you need to get a handcuff 1 week, and I don't know. That's where I would use my FAB look.
Yeah, that's a good point. With these guys for sure, because they're going to be on the waivers most likely.
Exactly. Now, if it's like what we were saying earlier, go ahead and draft them, especially if they're in a holdout or some shit, or if you're drafted Melvin Gordon, try to get Philip Lindsay, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I just want to ring out some players real quick, and I guess we know what Ryan's rankings are, but we'll hear from Britt too. Would you rather have any of these guys over James Conner, Mark Ingram, Jonathan Taylor, Devin Singletary?
Maybe Singletary.
It would really depend on how I orchestrated my team. I feel like if I had a few solid running backs to start off with, then I might take a chance on Jonathan Taylor or you know what I'm saying? But I do like if I'm filling a second or a flex position running back, I have no problem with James Conner.
Yeah. I think I'm with you.
All right, so a big bounce back candidate, just like Juju, his running back James Conner is our 21st ranked running back, number 42 overall.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I want to make both of y'all bet. Who do y'all have, James Conner or David Johnson, more fantasy points this year?
I know who Ryan's taking.
David Johnson? Yeah. Matt, who are you taking?
If Conner stays healthy, I think he scores more. So I'm gonna lean Conner's side.
Okay, so Conner. So me and you versus Keller for a shotgun beer.
If he's down,
sure.
Put it on the board.
I gotta hold hands while y'all shotgun though.
Fine.
Fair.
I already went through his ranking. We out.
We out.
We out.